What's up, people? You're watching a clip from the WRESTHINGS podcast. Make sure you follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and give us a 5-star review. By the Mandem, for the Mandem.
I don't know when the Usos are going to retire, but I have something to say about the Usos.
What are you going to say?
I always say it now.
What are you going to say?
I'm not going to say it now.
Say it.
Why not? We're in a good mood, innit?
We're
in a good mood.
We're
We're in a good mood.
I feel like...
No, we're in a good mood, and I'd rather say it at a point where it's like, okay, cool. The dust has settled, and we're not allowing the tribal chief story.
It's settling though. It's work.
No, what's the thing? Okay, I'll say this so we can move on in it because we haven't got enough time in it. I love the Usos.
Yeah.
Are they a top 5 WWE tag team ever? No.
No, not in mine. No.
If we're looking at purely tag teams, do you know what I realised about the Usos? What? They actually haven't got tag team moves. If you're actually deep.
I mean, they have
Super Kicks the only one.
They haven't got tag team moves.
They don't have synergy like that.
They don't have tag team moves. All they do, spam super kick, and they do the 1D, and they do the, what's it called?
That's tag team move though.
They've got 3 tag team moves.
Wait, let me wait.
They've got 3 tag team moves.
I know what you're trying to say.
You get what I mean?
I get what you mean.
Like when I look at tag team, like when I look at tag teams, I like to look at tag teams that they have like a specific arsenal. The Usos don't have that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's changed because of like the character changing, but they don't have.
Obviously, they had the character before.
But the thing, even then, I don't really remember that many moves that they used to do together.
Do you know what is even then? Like, I don't think tag team wrestling was prioritized then as it is now, and I think now they've had more chance to showcase more. But
even then,
I think Jones, I get what you mean. Like,
and we've had some good tag teams in WWE recently.
Like, let me say it like this: are they one of the best tag teams in WWE? Yes.
Yeah.
But are they a great tag team? Like what I look for in tag team wrestling, they're not exactly that.
Okay, if I name one tag team, and I'll say like Legion of Doom, that's my favorite tag team of all time.
Do you know what it is?
No, that's fair.
No one's touched. I believe no one touches
Steiners.
I mean, the Steiners are my favorite tag team ever.
I feel Legion of Doom are better.
As a tag team, Steiners synergy is crazy.
I enjoyed Legion of Doom.
What, it was because of the gimmick?
No,
Legion of Doom were cold.
I mean, I enjoyed Legion of Doom in terms of the way they beat people up.
But the Steiners used to do that as well.
I don't know.
And the Steiners had more classics.
Where were you watching the Steiners?
WCW.
That's why. I was watching the Steiners in WWF, so I didn't really see...
No, but the thing is in WWF, they had good matches.
The Wild Samoans,
They had a few decent matches, but obviously they were never going to get the push because they wanted to push Rick.
And Legion of Doom and WWF were the main people to watch out for.
So if we're talking about, like, maybe, like, let's say a top 5, but a top WWE tag team.
Of all time.
Like, just... Because obviously Dale said they're not top 5. Like,
the thing is, maybe they could be top 5 in it.
In a modern day, in
a tag team,
they're not.
For what I look for in a tag team, and tag teams I've enjoyed over the years, the Usos at one point were there, but then I started to realise that when I've been watching them over like the past few years, I'm thinking they actually don't really like.
They're not fluid with
They're not like a fluid. Like we can look at the FTR, we can look at the FTR, and we can. I don't know.
I have an example.
Maybe I'm being picky. I don't know.
I have an example, but
they've got good chemistry. They've got good chemistry, but brothers in it.
But the synergy isn't there.
It's not like a Brian Kendrick and Paul London type thing.
But then again, it's also styles as well. The styles of wrestling that they have. I see the Usos as more like, do you know what I mean? They've got a different style to the Kendrick. They've got a different style to Legion of Doom, and it's what you like. Like we said last week, it's what you like. I like
that's fair. Maybe I'm
I like to see man get fists up, like for a tag team, man get fists up, probably go to the corner, get bad up. Like FTR sometimes, they do a bit of the fisting up as well.
No, but there's other teams like that, like Power and Glory, they used to fist man up.
Do you know what?
But even then, they still have like good synergy.
Do you know
what I mean?
Authors of Pain had great synergy.
Yeah.
Like, do you know?
And they used to fist man up.
No. But the thing is, I think the reason why I hear Dale's point is because like, when I think of Authors of Pain, I think of like the dual tag team moves that they will do on people. Like Usos do that with the super kicks, but then it's
the
like
super kick's the only thing, bro.
Yeah,
the super kick's the only thing.
What about the top rope maneuver they've been dropping?
That's like a finisher.
But what the 1D or the 1D?
They jump off and after
the big body splash, but that doesn't even finish a man.
That's in their blood. Like they could do that with their eyes closed.
Because there's teams where when I think of a good.
There's one time where I think they adopted the Tequila Sunrise. That's when they first turned heel. They started to do Tequila Sunrise, and that's when they were used to like target people's legs, and they used to do the body splash onto people's legs. But other than that, I can't really think of many like I can look at Red Dragon. I can think of different moves that they do. They've got the They've got the wheelbarrow DDT, then Kyle O'Reilly kicks the opponent into a into a German suplex. So there's
got more bang for your buck.
Quick question here. In terms of like, obviously you have wrestling styles, right? with Red Dragon, it's more of like they've got more of like a karate type wrestling style, right?
I won't say karate.
I won't say karate, but
martial arts, MMA.
So martial arts, MMA.
MMA grappling.
Young Bucks have got more of like an actual wrestling, right? Wrestling
more
style,
like high flying, like high octane.
I would say
similar to like the Motor City Machine Gun.
So where would you put the Usos in that?
I'll probably put them more like brawlers.
So yeah, so they wrestle the brawlers. So
no, but
which is fair. But Authors of Pain also wrestle like brawlers.
But they have
they're powerhouse. Then again, they're powerhouse.
I look at you see who think
like FTR are brawlers.
FTR are brawlers, but they are
brawlers.
They are so insane
with these man. With Authors of Pain, you're expecting these men to be doing these moves. Do you get what I mean? Because you look at these two guys and you're like, boy, these guys are big guys. You're gonna expect a choke slam, a double choke slam, a double. Do you get what I mean? A double.
Which I hear, but at the same time, I don't know. For me, maybe I'm just gonna pick it. Like I said, there's no right or wrong answer in it. Like I still like the Usos, but for them, like. For a tag team, I'll just expect you to
have
do
a bit more synergy,
a bit more like Arsenal in your like a bit more moves in your Arsenal.
Because here's the thing, maybe this is a reach, but if they weren't,
feel like they're not in sync, isn't it?
It's not necessarily in sync. They're twins. They're naturally in sync. But my thing is when I look at tag teams, like when I look at great tag teams that have great moves, I look at like the Dudley Boys. I look at Edge and Christian. I look at the Hardy Boys. Even in recent times, I look at Chris Bay and Ace Austin. I look at the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
I look at so many different teams where they've got a select few moves in their arsenal that makes me identified with them as a tag team. Whereas with the Usos, all I see is them spam their taunts and then spam their super kicks. But that's not to take away from the matches that you're having. Like they have great matches.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when I think of a tag team, like for what I like in a tag team, I genuinely like tag team moves. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even as of recently, Kenny Omega and Adam Page. They're not even necessarily a real tag team, but they had synergy. Like a lot of the moves that they used to do together.
Tandem offense. Like they had the buckshot V-trigger. They had the You Can't Escape, and then Hangman would do the moonsault all to him. Like there was a lot of like tandem offense where it would be like one move, this move, and it felt like they were well.
Like the Usos only have 3 moves.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like they were in.
Like they make it work. Do you know what I mean? But for me, for what I like in tag team wrestling, their matches are good. But then for me, I genuinely just love like the back and forth between like watching what's it called, Hangman and Kenny Omega versus the Young Bucks. I love the back and forth between the tandem moves that they have. But with the Usos, I can't expect that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
With Hangman,
again, that's not to take away from the Usos. So none of you should come and fight me.
No, of course,
I feel like my point is fair. You know how they be in the comments sometimes or in Discord.
I don't. I've got both to pick of you.
What's up, people? You're watching a clip from the WRESTHINGS podcast. Make sure you follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and give us a 5-star review. By the Mandem, for the Mandem.